Okay. Oh wow. I'm a ginger on half my hair. Finally! Well, anyway, I wanted to make this video because I kind of decided to do something new. I was talking to my friend Natasha, Tachi. She comments on my videos often. She's awesome. And oh, this was made by her too. Anyway, it's really awesome. I need to do a U-haul of like everything she has been she made for me, but that will be another video because I still need to order more stuff, and on top of that I lost a lot of stuff during the movie. Okay, back on topic. So my topic for this video is that I decided to have a new adventure with my little tummy. Yes, I decided to try to stop eating meat. Not like completely yet, but I will work towards completely being vegan or at least vegetarian. But slowly easing my way through it, and it's kind of frightening to be quite honest, because all this is because of me and my lack of self-control. Because me and food have like this odd relationship. It's like not love hate, only if it's not good, like well cooked and stuff like that. Then we do have a love hate relationship because it sends me somewhere else that I don't want to be. Anyway, food has always brought me happiness, and now because of the happiness, I decided to kind of experiment and try not to eat meat because well, I learned something new. I'll share with you guys, my few viewers. Well, I learned that you guys talk about global warming. There's cats outside fighting. Anyway, so you guys talk about global warming this, global warming that, cars, whatever, stuff like that, but nobody mentions meat. I didn't know that. Like, I just found out. Well, actually, my boyfriend was the catalyst towards this because, like, he was telling me that, like, he told me when I first met him about meat being an environmental issue, and I'm like, what environmental issue? Besides the fact that they poop and sometimes, like, we send their poop down the water stream. There's nothing environmental issue about that. We send our own shit down the water stream too. So I didn't know about it. I know about other stuff, but I didn't know about that. Sorry, my back hurts. This fluffiness, it hurts now. So anyway, I didn't know about that until like now that he went full on vegan because he used to be vegetarian, and then because of my fault, I guess, he stopped and he became like a regular meat eater. So anyway, so the point is that I was like, okay, explain to me why. I mean, I told him what like I knew. Okay, I know that it's bad and stuff like that because it's like cruel to animals, but anyway, they're gonna die anyway. We're just gonna eat them. And I know that like they didn't know exactly to the extent that they're now what's that word called? How do you say it in English? Maltratando, mistreating animals until like after the video of Meet the Truth or something like that. Yeah, Meet the Truth. So anyway, he told me he's like, yeah, because they are the number one reason for global warming. I'm thinking that doesn't make any sense. So like he didn't, I guess because I'm a meat eater, he didn't want to offend me and my family and stuff like that. So when he came here on Thanksgiving, he totally dropped the issue. He didn't want to talk about it. And I'm like, and it kept kind of like drilling in my head, like, what the hell? Like, why won't he tell me? Like, what's going on? So then I decided yesterday, no, 2 days ago, sorry, 2 days ago. This is my second time not eating meat. So 2 days ago, I decided to just Google it. Like, why is meat eating the number one cause for global warming? And then it came up saying that methane gas, and other gases that the cows like poop out and belch out are the reason. and that's why like sometimes they have to like get the water from, I mean, get the shitty water that the cows are in to the regular rivers, and that's the only part I knew, that their shit ends up in the rivers. That's the only part I knew. So now I know why it connects, because that it stinks, and it's because of the methane gas. Methane gas also is in fracking. So I was like, okay, so I know this gas is bad. Okay, so there's a lot of cows. I don't know exact number, but there's more cows than humans right now. So, and if our population keeps going up, their population keeps going up. So anyway, and then I also learned that they cause deforestation. I was at first wondering why, like, why would they need to do deforestation for them? It's because they need 3 times as more corn and soy than just like a regular human would if they just took it themselves. Because they need all that protein, the cows and stuff like that. That's why for one cow you have like 3 times soy and corn. Whew. Yeah. So let's see. So they have to cut forests and stuff like that in places like Brazil. They have to do that, stuff like that, because Brazil is like the #1 soy provider in the world, while Indonesia is the #1 palm oil provider in the world. I knew about Indonesia. I knew that they're going through a hell of a lot of trouble with keeping the forests and stuff like that. Why? Because you need palm oil. Your ice cream has it. That's another problem. Dairy. It's not only meat. It's dairy and meat. Because dairy causes a lot of problems too. So yeah. I need to go on the specifics of dairy when I learn more about it. But anyway. So, meat. It's a problem with that. And so, like, pigs and chickens don't create those gases. But, talking about gases. Beans. Anyway, talking about those gases. Not the human ones, but the methane ones. Do we even create methane gas? I don't know. Anyway, I'll have to find that one. So, cows and pigs do not produce these gases, but since they eat soy-based foods and corn-based foods, unless they're being fed dead chickens and dead pigs and grind it all together in their food. Yeah, that's what they do in those factories. So anyway, so they're being fed also stuff from Brazil, the soy and the corn. So yeah, basically meat. You don't have to go like 100% like meat, like vegan and stuff, but it helps to at least take 1 day a week to stop eating meat and just eat regular, like, vegetarian or vegan type of food. Or just cut the meat out. You just have rice and beans. And a lot of vegetables. There you go. So yeah, it helps a lot to at least cut that 1 day, because apparently it's like 500,000 cars that are being like taken off the road 1 day a week, people, 1 day a week. And if the less you eat meat, the better it is for the environment. So, not eating meat will obviously, whatchamacallit, be a little difficult, being that I live in a Hispanic household, being that, I have a relationship with, I really never actually ate a lot of meat. Usually I tend to have more of the rice, beans, and the side dishes. That meat and me never really mixed. Even when I was a little kid, I never really liked eating it. I only ate it because I was told I had to do it. But anyway, so yeah, I was just thinking, it's really hard to try to do a lot of the stuff that like hardcore vegans do or hardcore vegetarians, because where in the fuck am I gonna get natural yeast? It's not expensive. I looked it up. It's like 9 something for like 1 pound. That's pretty expensive, mainly because flour doesn't even cost that much. So there's a lot of there's not even a real cheese alternative for vegans. Like that's what they use the natural yeast for. It's like this powdery thing that they just drop on food and like they grind it up. I was looking at raw vegan not gross. Oh my god, I love that channel. It's so awesome. It like shows me things I've never knew could be done. Today I actually tried something from that channel. Um it's like these apple cinnamony rings, and it was like so hardcore because like she has like this core thing, like it's for apple core, and I don't have that. So what I use is I used a potato peeler and I just smacked it, like went around in a circle with the apple, and I just pushed the core out and it went out. So that's a good thing. So anyway, my mom liked it. She liked it that I actually am trying to get into the kitchen and do stuff. Like I've been cooking food for like 2 days. Basically, because I don't have that much money, I just did rice and beans, and today I made like a lentil soup. So it's rice and lentil soup. But I also did some vegetables and stuff like that. Mostly, I have like um frozen vegetables because when Sean was coming back in November, I decided to stock on vegetables because he's a vegetarian. So like, but he didn't. He basically didn't eat at the house. He only ate uh Thanksgiving, and he ate the turkey because it would be rude. Like he knows how the Mexican culture is. It would be totally rude to just say no. So he decided not to just say no. He's like, yeah, because it's your mom. I'll just eat what she provides and stuff like that. He's a good guy. He's a keeper. So, but yeah, he said like, oh, don't worry because I'm gonna go to Ithaca. He's like, oh, don't worry, I'm just gonna buy you regular food and stuff like that. But like, I'm slowly turning like, on the vegetarian lifestyle. So I'm trying to keep like, be like, okay, I'll just take me to your vegan places. It's Ithaca, like they have vegan places there and stuff they don't have where I live. So, so yes. I'm going to try though. We'll try and stuff like that. And see like if I could do experiments with the kitchen and stuff like that. Hopefully. I know I'm gonna lose weight and don't know how I end up looking in 2 years from now if I keep to the diet and stuff like that. But yeah, I might not be plus size in the future. It's not because I don't love my body. I love my body. I really do. But it's just like I have to sometimes, like we always change and we have to move on. And it's like the sinner, after they know what their sin is, if they keep sinning, they're even worse as a sinner. And the sin is global warming. Meat is causing global warming. If I keep eating meat and dairy and I keep fomenting that kind of like lifestyle, I'm not helping the earth. I'm not having kids and stuff like that. So basically, it's like, because I'm still gonna live here in a few years from now, stuff like that. So basically, that's helping the future. I don't believe in bringing kids to this earth or anything like that. It's too horrible here. And yeah, so I'm just gonna do it for myself, my well-being, for the fact that I don't want it to be fucking hot here in a few years from now. And if I could keep that much, what you call it, um, that much methane from the air, I'll do it. Yep. So that was basically it. Those are some of my reasons. I'm still researching. I'm still trying to educate myself and stuff like that. There's a lot of things we haven't been told, and there's a lot of like money that's being made by not telling us the truth. So, yeah, I rather just like, that's one of the things that people need to do, wake up when it comes to that kind of stuff. There's a lot more things, but that would just, if you YouTube a lot of the stuff that's going on, you're gonna be amazed. really amazed. Because the world you're living in ain't the world you think it is.